Good morning. I dropped the boys off at school and I have the girls with me, and we're here at my mom's house. My sister Kara is actually here, and her husband Trent, and little Cohen, of course. They're here for part of a week, I guess. They're leaving in a day or two. So Mom and Kara and I decided we're going to go up to the Fox Mercantile on Anne Maria Island. I've shown you guys that before, but they haven't been there yet. And I think we may try to find some thrift stores. We'll see how the girls do, and I'll take you guys with us.
Well, who are you? Well, who are you?
Well, good morning.
Hi, Harper.
Yeah, he's laughing.
All right, we made it here. So they actually had flooding in here with the hurricane. They opened, I think, what was it, Tuesday? Today Wednesday? So just yesterday they reopened. They had been shut for, I don't know, close to a week, probably, not quite. I think they had some damage to some things, appliances and stuff, but I think overall maybe it's not too bad. Vad händer? Wonder så ligger det. Ugly foxes.
They're not good. Come around, you can't have it.
We are done here. It was super fun. The girls made friends with Foxy. And we talked to Ashley for a little while, and she gave us a couple suggestions as far as where to go next. There was a Goodwill here in, I think, Quartz, she said. I don't think I realized that. And then also she said something about the cat's meow, so we might go try those out. But yeah, if you're in the area here touristing, hopefully you know about it. But if you come here to the island, definitely make a stop here. The waffles are amazing. Also the coffee. Alright, we are back in Pinecraft area. We went to the Goodwill. I didn't find too much, and then we decided to just come back home. The kids were getting a little grouchy. Harper's actually, she fell asleep here towards the end, but Oakland and I and Harper, I think, are gonna get a little bit something for lunch here at Postal and then head on home. So she's not awake. Well, I don't want her to take a super long nap right now anyway, so that she takes an afternoon nap. So I got a mixed berry green tea spritzer and then a toasted BLT.
How do we get this back out?
Oakland got a little pony at the Goodwill and some chalk. And the only thing I got is this lampshade. I actually think it's the exact same one I have on this lamp right here. And the base I actually haven't finished yet, but I thrifted this base here. So it's got like a little bit of pebbling detail on it, and I don't really want to leave it all cream because I feel like it looks more dated, so I would like to paint the base like a dark color. So I just haven't gotten around to it. But then I found this one, which is smaller, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab it. It was $4, And that way, if I ever find a little base, I have a shade to go with it. Who'd have thought that the pleated lampshades would come back in? Mom used to have them back in the 90s, maybe 80s. Is it good? Mm-hmm. So I just got this in the mail. I saw Nesting with Grace on Instagram mention it. They were putting this puzzle together. It's from Rifle Paper Co. It's a map of the United States. I haven't decided if this is something we're gonna keep or if I should gift it, because it would make such a pretty gift. It's a 500 piece thing. So I'll go ahead and link it in the description box if you guys are looking for something like this. It was on sale when I bought it, so I'm not sure will it be at the time of, you know, you all watching this, but it would be a good gift idea. What do you have? Do you have your favorite baby? Yeah. Do you need a bottle for it? Oakland, can you give me that bottle? Pretty messy in the playroom. This girl is obsessed with dolls and bottles, right? Yep. She'll carry them around, feed them. She's very observant. Baby gonna go to bed. I thrifted this little thing a long time ago for Oakland. I think Harper's played more with dolls than Oakland ever has. Good job. Yeah. With having Cohen around, and we were up in Ohio lately, she definitely loves babies. Also, a little update on my plant here. Another piece just fell off. I had tried to transplant this one because the original plant was dying on me. Like the stems will just rot. It's so sad. Now I barely, like, I don't even have to touch it. It just like breaks off. I cannot apparently grow peperomia hopes, which makes me so sad because this honestly is one of my favorite plants. I don't know what I did to it. Did I overwater it and rotted all of the stems? Quite possibly. And I've tried to like see if I can propagate them, but I've tried laying them in soil. I've tried putting them in water. None of it works. And so I don't know if this thing will actually ever survive. So if you have any tips for me, let me know. I had it for like, I'd say like maybe close to half a year, but then it just like bit the dust. So I'm like hoping this one will work, but it's not looking good. Also, I thought I would show you guys my outfit of the day. I think I'm gonna change out of this thing because it's one of those that can kind of stain a little easily. The camera is not picking up the color properly. It's more of a green than it is brown. And it's sort of acting like it's brown, but it's not. It's green. So this outfit is actually from Ada Faye Fashions, if you're familiar with them. But this shirt is one from her shop, and then also this skirt. I think I ordered this true to size. This is a medium, I think. I will say, when you wear it, it'll stretch a little bit more. So I would say it's fairly true to size. It's just that the type of fabric it is, it's sort of a, I don't know, linen type thing. Like since this morning, it's definitely stretched out a little bit. So keep that in mind. Hello. What you doing? Uh-oh. Poor baby's just starved, apparently. Aww. Can you give baby kisses? Good job.
Hey. There was one more yellow thing in here, Mom. Ew, Mom.
I'm out here. I think I'm gonna give my lamp that I was showing you guys a coat of paint once. I have like a matte black here. Hopefully it'll turn out beautiful. I also got this picture at Hobby Lobby, but I do not love the frame. The frame is okay, it's just I don't like the coloring of it. So I'm going to put some rub and buff on the frame to see if I can make it a bit more my style. Okay, so I think I like it better. I goofed a little and got some rub and buff on the black part there, but I don't think it's that noticeable. I tried to put a little bit of black paint on it. I could probably still work at it a little bit, but I just have it in our hallway at this point anyway. But I like this color a little bit better than I do the original, and I still have some parts of it sort of showing through, so it's just not quite as mottled, I guess, if that's the proper word for it. I had the itch to run over to Mission Thrift really quickly. Nick is at home for a little while, and so I'm taking the opportunity to run over there and see if anything catches my eye. I don't know if it will, but I'm gonna go see. So this thrift store benefits local kids, specifically like Gator Boys Camp, and there's another like Mission Thrift in Berlin, Ohio, and so it's like Mennonite run, and it's really nice. Everything is so clean. They have pretty good prices. So yeah, if you're not familiar with it yet, it's here in Sarasota. It's off of Cattleman Road. This thing is really pretty. It's $125, but it's 50% off. They use all felt hangers, which is amazing. My pet peeve does not happen here, where shirts just fall off the hangers. That light over there might work. This looks like the same one I have at home almost. Very similar. Hey, there's a Princess House pan, just like I have. Okay, so I'm in the fitting rooms. Look at the pretty mirrors. They got some of those Sam's Club mirrors. Anyway, I debated about this shirt, but I don't think it's quite for me. I don't quite like the fading here. It's an Old Navy shirt. Otherwise it'd be nice, but I don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. And to get this, I was randomly looking through the sweatshirt, and what should I find but a Chris and Claude Co. They are my friends from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They have a design company, and yeah, Claudia and I had the privilege of finally meeting last fall when they were down here, and I've got to buy it. Pretty pleased. This is their logo, the little ostrich. I'm going to be able to see Claudia this fall in Lancaster at the Wellness Collective, so I'm very excited about it. But I had to text her and tell her what I found all the way in Sarasota, Florida. I ran into Mom just as I was getting out of the dressing room. They're out running some errands, and trying to furnish some houses for some Airbnb clients or realtor clients and things like that. They've been doing that quite a bit the last while. She still does some cleaning for Airbnbs, but she also does quite a bit of the like furnishing and stuff if people buy new houses and things. So that's what they were running after some things this morning, and so yeah, she stopped in here to see what she could find. So I'm headed back. I think Nick has to leave again, so I better skedaddle. I got 2 pairs of shorts for Caden for school. I got a whole bag of Shopkins stuff for Oakland. I don't know why I got it because there's so many little pieces, but
A doll!
she loves playing with stuff like this. Okay.
It's a doll. Look at this.
It's a little chair.
chair.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she said it.
I have 250 in the hole, and hit the shot on.
Can't wait to show you guys the fireplace. It's not quite done yet, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Okay, so I'm gonna make some blueberry muffins. I found a recipe from the Food from the Heart cookbook. It's this one. So this is the one I'm gonna be making. I will try to link the cookbook. Sometimes it's not in stock. It just depends a little bit. So yeah, but otherwise you could probably find a blueberry recipe on Pinterest too. There's a little streusel topping that I put on it that they asked for. So I've got this and then another half a pan. So I'm gonna make something I actually made before this week already. It's a cottage cheese jello. It sounds kind of odd if you've never had it, but you have a thing of cottage cheese, some jello, and then some whipped topping. You can mix in a little bit of fruit if you want, but generally I don't. My kids don't prefer that as much. So I want to thank Walnut Creek Foods for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. I have really enjoyed working with them over the last couple years. As you all know, if you're new, they are based in Holmes County. They have this little logo if you are trying to figure out what to look for, but they specialize in a lot of bulk food items. They have a lot of canned goods, for instance, things like this. Manufacture as many things themselves as they can. And then they also package things. They ship them out to other states across the United States. So many of you guys have found their products and are loving them. And I actually grew up using their products a lot. And since we go up to Ohio a lot, I usually make it a point to stop in there, as I did on my most recent trip. And they just have a huge selection at their Walnut Creek cheese store. One of their 2 locations up there, they have one in Berlin and one in Walnut Creek. The Walnut Creek one is the largest one. And they also have like a cafe restaurant. They've got a deli, they have cakes, they've got a cannery section, some home decor, household goods, you name it. So much stuff. And they distribute things just all over. So make sure you check out your local stores, maybe especially bulk food type stores, but they also might have them at gas stations, little convenience stores. You can also shop online, walnutcreekcheese.com, and use my code Lynette for 10% off your online order. I'm getting ready to use up the rest of this whipped topping. I have a little bit left. I don't think I have enough for the recipe, but basically the recipe that I do for the cottage cheese is I have one of these, and then I'll mix in, I'm gonna say like a 1/4 to a 1/3 cup of jello maybe. That might be generous, I don't know. I usually just sprinkle in some till it looks decently, you know, colored, and then you're gonna add in your whipped topping. The jello in the cottage cheese will dissolve better. Don't put your whipped topping in right away. And then you put the whipped topping in, and it's just like this fluffy jello, but it's cottage cheese, so a little bit healthier. I've got a peach flavored Jell-O, but you could also do lime or orange or something like that. On the side of their whipped topping container, they actually have a really fun recipe. I have made this one before. It is the ice cream sandwich dessert. This one would be great to put mandarin oranges in. What do you got? Mr. Cohen came over for one last visit. He's sleeping. Just let him go, okay? Don't wake him up.
Any bottles in there?
Trent and Kara came over. I think there's gonna be some swimming, and Nick is picking up some fire tacos for lunch. Herbert, what are you doing? Oh, gentle, gentle.
There you go.
Good job.
There, that's better. Shall we use this blankie?
He doesn't seem too easily perturbed.
Is that your doll's blankie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say a subscriber Instagram shop had made it a long time ago. Okay, I forgot my camera at home, but we are going out to watch the sunset at Hart's Landing. The guys went golfing again, and so Mom and Kara and I, and the girls, and Cohen are going to go out there. There's like a park area. It's really pretty. It's by the main big bridge, the John Ringling Bridge. So I think we're going to join up for ice cream at Scoops and Sprinkles after the guys are done. We'll just meet them there then for some ice cream because Trent's are leaving tomorrow. So yeah, one little final hurrah. Playground up here.
Where is it?
It's up here. Yeah.
It's right there. Out there.
I can't handle it. Look at him. Oh my goodness.
You want to sit up?
Cohen.
Oh, goodness. We actually can't with the little hat.
I just want to sleep, Mom. It's too much. Hi. Hi. Birds are fun. You love it. Well, who says we don't have fall in Florida? I mean, look at all the leaves.
I want to get some.
Do you think you could rake them, Owie?
Yeah.
I don't know.